What if everything we've been building toward on this channel, from understanding peptides to breaking down Retatrutide to analyzing its benefits, risks, and even comparing it with Tirzepatide, was leading to this one big question? If all of these powerful metabolic drugs exist in 2026, then what are truly the best fat loss peptides right now? And more importantly, are they all equal? In our previous videos here on peptide culture, we started from the foundation. We explained what peptides actually are. Not hype, not gym myths, but real biological messengers made of amino acids that control signaling inside your body. Then we moved into Retatrutide, the triple agonist peptide that stunned researchers with record-breaking weight loss numbers. After that, we broke down its benefits and risks. And then we compared Retatrutide to Tirzepatide, the current dual agonist champion already approved and changing lives worldwide. So today's video connects everything, because now that you understand the science behind GLP-1, GIP, glucagon activation, appetite regulation, and metabolic signaling, it's time to answer the ultimate question in March 2026. What are the best fat loss peptides available right now? And which ones are actually worth the attention? First, we need to define what best means. Is it the peptide that produces the highest percentage of weight loss? The one with the safest long-term data? The one that preserves muscle mass? The one that improves metabolic health markers beyond the scale? Because fat loss is not just about losing weight. It's about reducing visceral fat, improving insulin sensitivity, protecting lean tissue, stabilizing hormones, and lowering cardiovascular risk. So let's start with the most dominant class in 2026, GLP-1-based therapies. At the foundation of this revolution is Semaglutide, marketed as Wegovy and Ozempic. Semaglutide works by mimicking GLP-1, a hormone that reduces appetite, slows stomach emptying, and increases insulin secretion when blood sugar rises. Clinical trials showed average weight loss around 10% to 15%, which already redefined obesity treatment when it launched. But as we discussed in our previous comparison video, Semaglutide was just the beginning. Then came Tirzepatide, sold under Mounjaro and Zepbound, developed by Eli Lilly and Company. Tirzepatide activates both GLP-1 and GIP receptors. That dual activation enhanced insulin regulation and appetite suppression beyond what Semaglutide could achieve alone. Clinical trials showed average weight loss reaching 20% or more in higher doses. That was historic. But then we covered Retatrutide. Retatrutide is a triple agonist peptide, activating GLP-1, GIP, and glucagon receptors simultaneously. In phase 2 trials, participants achieved weight loss approaching 24% over about 48 weeks. Some continued losing weight beyond 1 year. The addition of glucagon receptor activation appears to increase energy expenditure, meaning the body may burn more calories while also reducing intake. So if we rank purely by raw clinical fat loss potential in early 2026 data, Retatrutide appears to lead, followed by Tirzepatide, then Semaglutide. But raw numbers are not the whole story. Tirzepatide is already FDA approved. It has stronger long-term data and real-world clinical use. Retatrutide is still in phase 3 trials as of March 2026. That means long-term safety monitoring is still ongoing. Now let's expand beyond appetite suppressants. Because fat loss isn't only about eating less, it's also about preserving muscle mass and improving metabolic health. Tesamorelin is a peptide that stimulates growth hormone release and has been approved for reducing visceral fat in specific medical populations. It has shown reductions in deep abdominal fat, which is strongly associated with cardiovascular risk. However, its use is more specialized. Growth hormone-releasing peptides such as CJC1295 and ipamorelin are often discussed in performance communities. These peptides stimulate the body's own growth hormone production, which may enhance fat metabolism and muscle preservation. However, their fat loss effects are generally modest compared to GLP-1-based therapies. Then there are recovery-focused peptides like BPC-157. While not directly fat-burning, they may support tissue repair and recovery, allowing individuals to maintain higher training intensity during calorie deficits. But they should not be confused with primary fat loss agents. This distinction matters. The most effective fat loss peptides in 2026 are incretin-based therapies, GLP-1 agonists, dual agonists, and triple agonists. Other peptides may support body composition indirectly, but they do not produce the dramatic weight loss percentages seen in GLP-1-based drugs. Now let's talk risks, because in our previous video we emphasized balance. GLP-1-based peptides commonly cause gastrointestinal side effects, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, constipation, especially during early dose escalation. Rapid weight loss increases gallstone risk. Long-term cardiovascular safety continues to be monitored, especially for newer agents like Retatrutide. And stopping these medications often results in weight regain. That suggests obesity behaves as a chronic hormonal condition rather than a temporary imbalance. There's also the misuse issue in 2026. Social media hype has led some individuals without medical obesity to pursue these medications purely for cosmetic reasons. That raises ethical and safety concerns. So what is the best fat loss peptide in 2026? The honest answer depends on the context. For someone with obesity and metabolic disease, Tirzepatide is currently the most established and accessible high-efficacy option. Retatrutide may become the most powerful once fully approved and validated with long-term data. Semaglutide remains effective and widely used. Supportive peptides may enhance recovery or muscle retention, but they are not primary fat loss drivers. And here's the deeper takeaway. We are witnessing a shift in how fat loss is treated. It's no longer framed purely as willpower or calorie math. It's understood as a hormonal and neurological regulation issue. These peptides don't just burn fat. They modify signaling pathways that influence hunger, insulin sensitivity, and energy balance. But even the best peptide cannot replace lifestyle foundations. Nutrition quality, resistance training, sleep, and stress management remain critical. Peptides can amplify results. They cannot override biology forever. So now I want to ask you something. After everything we've discussed in this entire peptide culture series, from foundational peptide science to Retatrutide and its risks, to comparisons, and now the best fat loss peptides of 2026, do you believe we are entering an era where obesity is managed primarily at the molecular level? If you're serious about understanding peptide science without hype, subscribe to Peptide Culture right now. And tell me in the comments, which peptide do you think will dominate the fat loss space over the next 5 years? Semaglutide, Tirzepatide, Retatrutide, or something even more advanced?